Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Mount and Blade Warband Prophecy of Pendor. We need... oh, Outlaws and Brigands. That might be the one we need. Okay, we need money for a better horse. And there is only one way to get a better horse. And that is to kill people. Now that might be hard. Okay, this one has a crossbow. So that means actually he's a real danger, because if he hits us once, we're dead. And the other guys are already firing at us with their crossbows, and they're not that bad with it. Expect them to hit you. Wonderful. So what we can actually do now is put our shield up and surround them. This is a tactic that we will use very, very often. It's a very time-consuming tactic, and it's a dangerous tactic against people that are able to use their crossbows. These guys are not very effective. Those guys are primarily morons. If you're fighting someone like Mercenary Crossbowman or Empire Crossbowman, for example, they will kill your horse in an instant. Just like that. So you ask, Boris, why are you riding in circles around them? They're firing and they're probably hitting you someday. Yes, perhaps, but the other opportunity or the other possibility is that they run out of bolts. And as soon as they do that, they will drop their bolts and their crossbows. Well, they will have their bolts and they will drop their crossbows and go into melee. But Boris, how can they get into melee? You have a horse, they have not. Right, they can't. They will run behind me, trying to catch me. And then I will start pumping arrows into them. And these guys are not arrow-proof. So all we have to do is wait until they run out of bolts and hope that they do not hit us. And if they do, that they hit the shield and not the horse. Remember, horse is life. Horse gone, life gone. The faster your horse is, the smaller is the chance that you get hit. The better armored your horse is, the higher is the chance that your horse will survive the hit. And that's basically everything you have to know about horse battles. There is a skill that allows you to hit better when you're on the horse, which means when you're shooting from a moving horse, you will do less damage than from a standing horse or on foot. It's called horse archery, that skill. The Tshar and the Yitchatu are very, very good in this. So expect them to hit you even from a moving horse at great distances with great damage. Don't expect most other people to be able to do that. Furthermore, there is one Ravenstein mounted archer unit, the Ravenstein mounted ranger, that is able to hit you from impossible distances for really, really a lot of damage. You can see that one of them already ran out of ammunition. And you can see that the enemy is differently weaponed or armored. One of them is wearing chain, and most of them have already run out of ammunition, and therefore simply trying to follow me on foot. You can actually see it when they draw their sword, that they run out of ammunition. Be careful though with units that have thrown weapons. Sometimes they throw only one stack and then go back to throw the rest at you when you get closer. So that one there's only one of them left with ammunition. That's this one. They all have about the same ammunition. They're very rarely enemies that have more than one stack of arrows with them. Now they're all out. And well, that's mainly what you do. I mean, just imagine, these guys are morons, right? But they have shields, yes, but when they try to strike you, they put the shield away and you can shoot them. And this works with every enemy in the game. No matter if Knight of the Dawn or Peasant. This trick works with every single one of them. Guaranteed. Oh, we can wear that ourselves. The bent arrows are terrible, but okay. We got 200 denarii. I don't think that will be enough to buy what I need. But yeah, let's see how close we can get. No. No, we're at 2,128. We'll need more. We'll need something more juicy. And I think I just know what we need. Oh yes, this is what we need. Oh, these are a lot. I'm not sure we have enough arrows for this. Because they will fight together. Maybe we can divide them a little. So. They're 10, we're 1. Now you say, Boris, you have no chance. They will kill you. They're so much higher in level than you. They're really good. I mean, those guys could kill knights if given the chance. Yes, yes, they could, but they won't. Because they're on foot. They have no horses. And as long as you've got no horse, I do not consider you a threat. Unless you're carrying a lot of ranged weapons, that is. They have some ranged weapons, yes. Not an awful lot. Actually, I see 2 of them with ranged weapons. And yes, they're throwing axes at us. And as you can see, they already hit the horse once. Yes, these guys are far better with their ranged weapons than the bandits will ever get. But don't forget, these are professional fighters. They're really good at what they do. And don't ever let yourself get hit by those throwing things. Is it an axe? Is it a spear? Don't matter. If it hits you, you're dead. Simple as that. If you have a close combat weapon, you might think it's a good idea to charge those guys and to simply hit them while they're shooting at you. That is not a wise idea, because the moment you charge them... Oh, look at this. Now he's starting throwing axes at us. And everything they have, they throw. Oh boy, that's a lot. And even if you're a high-level character, if you get hit by that axe, you will feel it. And if you get it in the head, no matter what you are, you're dead. Plain and simple. So, yes, you might feel yourself to be encouraged to ride into them and to hit them in the head with your mace, sword, glaive, whatever. No, don't do it. Because the moment you try that, you're dead. Most likely. Because the moment you do that, you lower your shield and they can shoot you right where you are. Why are these guys not hitting me a lot? Because I'm riding around them. So, hitting a moving target that is moving not in one direction, but more or less in 3, because I'm riding up and down 2, is so hard that they have nearly no chance to accomplish that. Yeah, they can get a lucky strike at the head of my horse, and then the horse is dead, and then I am dead. But if that does not happen, we're pretty much safe. Oh yeah, they hit the horse 2 times. Now it's getting interesting. Okay, I think one of them has already run out of arrows. That's the reason he dropped his bow and got his... Oh, don't hit the horse too often. There is one easy way to reduce the damage, and that is to keep your distance, to get the distance higher actually. You could always zoom in and have a closer look what the enemy is doing. Yeah, this guy is still shooting. And by the way, these guys are armored. Big time. So the loot will be excellent. Oh, look at my poo pony. So I see no more shooting, therefore I could... Oh, no, that guy still has axes. See that? Always get close and make sure they have no throwing weapons left, because the last thing on earth you want is a throwing weapon in your back. So now, if you can... Oh crap. This one still had a throwing weapon. Yeah, a headshot and 5 damage. That comes from that armor and the fact that I am really horrible with bow shooting. And of course my bow sucks. But, well, you know what I mean. We got 240 experience just for one guy. Oh, and there is one enemy you have if you're doing this little trick with the horse and the riding around. Trees. Not people get you killed, trees get you killed. I get a headshot for 0 damage. That's how horrible my equipment is. I mean, not that I expected a lot. Do you see that shields? They're big. That is the difference between a shield size 79 and 100. Oh, they hit the horse. They should not do that. Because the moment they hit the horse, we're in serious trouble. Good thing they're not all armored that big. If we're bad, we'll run out of arrows before they run out of guys. Well, perhaps not. I think I've hit each of them for a good amount already. Come on, die. I must be careful. These guys are totally capable of killing the horse. I've got one other set of arrows, so it's not yet a reason to panic. Yay, and another level. Just one fight. Okay, we need our arrows. And now is the problem to find your chest, because the arrows are in your chest, and the only thing that helps you here is the little flag. See that? That will save us. You see the lifeline of my horse. Sometimes you feel that the horse is getting slower when you're hit, when the horse is hit. So when it's damaged, sometimes it's getting... And I don't know if it's a feeling or it's a fact. It feels like a fact, if you ask me. Come on, guys, you're all wounded. There is another thing about morale. When the enemy has received a certain number or lost a certain number of people, it is possible that the enemy decides to run. Be careful though. Sometimes the enemy is fooling you. Which means they're running away, or they look like they're running away, and the moment you turn to hunt them down, I think they've learned something. They're not giving me a clear shot anymore. Yeah, this guy looks like he's running. But can you be sure? No, of course you cannot. This one is dead for sure. And this one is dead. Ladies and gentlemen, we have prevailed. And yeah, the armor is not bad. Nice helmet. The shield is, well, certainly better than ours is. Is any of the arrows any good? Yes, actually it is. And we've got another level. And we'll take all these points and put them into strength to get more power draw. Because that's what saves our lives. And put the points into archery and one-handed weapons. So, back to Wallenbray ASAP. Because that's where the sun shines. Marketplace, horses. And now we can start selling stuff. And I bet that will be enough money to buy that damned horse. And it is. We could even buy a more expensive horse. Well, not that expensive. Well, I think this horse will just do. And we keep the other horse because you'll never know what happens. And you might call me nuts, but we're keeping the arrows, even when they're bent. Because you can never have enough arrows. Sometimes you need all the arrows you can get. So, there's nothing here we can buy. Take the Botkin arrows, put that up, put that here, put that here. We have a lot of arrows, but as you have seen, we're doing very little damage. Because, first of all, our bow sucks. And second of all, our arrows suck. And third of all, our power draw is still miserable. But we're getting somewhere. I think next time we'll find something else, kill it, and maybe we can get up to one more level. Then we have strength 15, and then we'll get power draw 5. And then we'll do even more damage. That would be wonderful, would it not? Athletics is not needed. Shield we have at 3. That little last point, there is no real way to invest them at the moment. So we keep the points. We just keep the points. You'll never know. So, I say thank you for watching and see each other next time. Bye!